ladies, today I have a 30-minute Pilates workout using the Pilates ring, or you may have heard it be called the magic circle. So all you need for this is a mat and a ring, and let's get started. So we're gonna start on our back, and you'll put the ring between your inner thighs. So from here, feet are gonna be about hip distance apart. They might be a little bit wider, just so you can hold on to the ring. And the padded part is right against those inner thighs, just above the knee, so you're not on your joint here. So from here, your back is nice and flat, and then from here, arms can just come by your sides. And I just want you to start squeezing the ring with those inner thighs. So you give that ring a little squeeze, it goes oval shape, and then release. So you squeeze, release. So I want you to find your inner thighs, connect to your pelvic floor and your low abs here. Exhale, you squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. And again, just like I said, connect to those abs here. So it's not just about those knees coming together. Think of those hip bones pulling together and those low abs pulling together. Good, exhale, pull. Inhale, release. And you can always bring your hands onto your abs just to kind of help give you a little feedback to make sure that they're doing the work as well. So think of that internal corset drawing those abs in. Good, pull the waistline in. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, and then little quick pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold a squeeze. See how deep you can pull those abs in. Draw that navel towards your spine. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Now from here, we're gonna go into a little bit of bridging. So keep that ring right where it is. Don't worry about a huge squeeze, but just a nice little light squeeze on that ring. So you have that neutral spine, take an inhale here, and then exhale, you're gonna articulate and scoop your belly, lift your pelvis off the mat, one bone at a time, lift into a bridge. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, melt your spine, one bone at a time, back down. Good, inhale at the bottom, exhale, you roll it up. Reach those knees forward. You have just that light squeeze on the ring at the top, and then back down. So I want you to try and make sure that those knees and toes are in alignment. Inhale at the top, exhale, you roll it down one bone at a time, lengthening that spine out. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, you lift, reach those knees forward, lengthen the front of the body. Inhale at the top, exhale, you roll back down. Good, one more like this, nice and slow, articulating through that spine. Inhale at the top, exhale, you roll it back down. Now from here, find a flat back position. So abs are nice and contracted, just like a plank. You have that internal corset feeling, take an inhale here. Exhale, pop those hips up for a flat back bridge. Inhale, tap your tailbone, exhale, right back up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. So a little bit more glute focus here. You squeeze those glutes at the top. Rib cage stays knit together the whole time here. Still reaching those knees forward. You're gonna hold it up in 2. Last one, hold it here. Now holding that bridge position, drop the hips an inch and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, just an inch up and down. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Now squeeze in on that ring, nice and slow for 10, 9, 8, definitely feeling those inner thighs now. Stabilize those hips, squeeze it for 3, 2, 1, hold it. Little teeny pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down and take a quick little rest. Just hug those knees in. Ooh. Are you feeling those abs or those booties or those inner thighs yet? Whew. All right, rock a little side to side. Keep that ring right where it is. Take one more breath here, and then we're gonna bring those legs up to tabletop and do a little bit more ab focus. So from here, ring is right where it was. Again, your knees are gonna be a little wider than hip distance apart here because you have to hold that ring. Again, just a little squeeze in on that ring, nothing crazy, but make sure your shins are about parallel to the floor, and we're gonna do some ab curls. So hands come behind your head, Elbows stay nice and wide, neck long, and from here you're gonna exhale, lift into an ab curl. Inhale, you lower it back down. So exhale, you curl. Inhale, back down. So again, working on that stability through those hips. Inhale, down. And just that little pressure into the ring. So again, nothing crazy, squeezing those inner thighs, but you'll still feel them supporting and holding that ring. Neck stays long. Imagine you have an orange between your chin and your chest. Elbows stay nice and wide. You're gonna hold it up in 3, 2, last one, hold that ab curl. Again, squeeze in on that ring for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head down. Now we're gonna alternate side to side for little obliques. You're gonna lift and twist towards me, lower down, twist away from me. Down, exhale, lift and twist, and down. Maybe your elbow hits that ring, maybe not, but focus that rotation through your torso. So think rib reaching towards that opposite hip. Inhale down, exhale, twist. Again, work on that stability through your hips and your pelvis. Inhale down, good. Exhale, twist. Inhale down. Inhale down, good. Exhale, twist. Inhale down. Let's go 3 more each side. Again, neck stays long, elbows stay wide. Work on that rotation through your torso. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. And relax. Hug those knees in. You can take that ring out finally and let those inner thighs release a little bit. Rock a little side to side. So those inner thighs should be nice and warm. Now we're gonna get into the outer thighs just a little bit more. So what I want you to do is take your ring and you're gonna slide both legs inside of your ring so that your outer thighs, just above your knees on your thighs, are going to be pressing against that pad on the inside here. So again, legs go back up to tabletop position. You can find an ab curl here with your hands behind your head or keep your arms down by your side. So arms by your side, head down is gonna be a little easier. Head up is gonna be a little bit more challenging. So you decide here. Legs again are at 90 degrees, shins parallel to the floor, and we're gonna do little toe taps. You're gonna dip your toes towards the floor, pressing out into that ring, and then bring it back up. So you drop those toes down, pull it back up. Inhale down, keep your belly nice and flat, exhale as you lift. So it doesn't have to tap the floor completely, only go at the range that you can control. So with that ring on the outside here, again, you should feel those outer thighs and those low abs just a little bit more. So those pelvic floor muscles, low abs. Inhale down, exhale, you lift. Inhale down, exhale, you lift. We have 5, 4, 3 more here, 2, and last one, hold that tabletop position. Now from here, ring is still in that same spot. You're gonna reach those legs out straight to 45 degrees. So from here, inhale, reach those legs long. Try and again, press into that ring. Exhale, you pull back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. Now try and relax those shoulders. Relax your neck and your jaw. And again, for this one, if you wanna make it a little more challenging, you can lift into that ab curl. That's totally fine. Good, reach, pull it in. Reach, pull it in. You have 3, 2, last one, and in. Whew. Take a little rest. Rock a little side to side here. All right, we're gonna give those legs sort of a little break here. Take that ring out. And then you can just put the ring off to the side real quick. Take a little stretch here. So those legs can come up to tabletop. Just let your knees drop towards me. And then just look away from me and get a little twist in the spine. You'll feel a little stretch in those outer thighs and the hips, the low back. Maybe use your hand for a little extra pressure to get deeper into that stretch. And then you can bring it up And switch to the opposite side so those knees can drop away from me. And then you can gaze towards me. Again, maybe you use your hand for a little extra pressure to get a little deeper into that stretch. And then bring it back in. Hug those knees in. Give yourself one more little rock side to side here. All right. So again, resting those legs for a second. We're gonna get a little bit more ab work in here. So you're gonna grab your ring. Legs are gonna extend out nice and straight. So glue those legs down onto the mat, glue those heels down, and we're gonna practice some roll-ups, which I know can be kind of challenging for some of you, so really just work with it. You wanna make it as controlled and smooth as possible, and with practice and time, you will get there, I promise. So from here, hold the ring straight up towards the ceiling. So it's gonna be right in line with your chest. It's parallel to your chest here, and your hands are outside that little foam part. So take an inhale here, and I want you to flatten your back and imprint your low back into the mat. And then exhale, chin comes towards your chest, and you start rolling all the way up and over towards those toes, one bone at a time. Good. Inhale, stack your spine up nice and tall. Grow as tall as you possibly can, and then exhale, you scoop and roll it back one bone at a time with control. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Again, you imprint that spine. Exhale, peel your spine off one bone at a time. So feel every single bone coming off of that mat. Round it forward. Find that nice little C curve. Scoop your belly in. Reach those arms forward so you get a little stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale, stack your spine. Exhale, you scoop and roll it all the way back as slow and controlled as possible, keeping those feet glued to the mat. Inhale at the bottom, imprint that spine. Exhale, stack, roll it up. Use your breath to help you get through those sticky spots in your back where you want to just kind of plop down or hoist yourself up. Use that exhale to draw your belly in deeper. Two more, you've got this. Reaching it forward. Those abs should be on fire. Inhale, stack. Exhale, you roll it down. Good, last one here. Inhale, imprint that spine. Nice long neck, reach it forward. Find that nice beautiful C curve. Inhale, stack your spine. And then from here, hold this position. I want you to bend your knees just slightly, so not too close in. From here, scoop and roll your belly back just about halfway. Now from here, you hold it. I want you to do a little twist. So you're gonna rotate towards me, rotate up and over away from me. Up and towards me, and away. The lower back you go, the harder it will be, so you make it as hard as you would like. Shoulders back, chest up, neck nice and long. Exhale to the side, inhale up and over. 3 more each side. Scoop your belly in, find a nice beautiful C curve, 2 more each side. Last one each side. Center, and then roll it all the way back. And rest. Whew. All right, give those knees a little squeeze in. Rock a little side to side again. We're gonna take a little hamstring stretch so that we can have a nice beautiful form for our next exercise here. So what I want you to do is hold on to that ring, and you're gonna put the padded part in one side in both hands. Then the other side is gonna reach up to the ceiling, and then bring one leg up to the ceiling and place the arch of the foot against the opposite pad, and we'll take a nice little hamstring stretch here. So draw your shoulders down, and then from here, if you want to extend that bottom leg out for a little deeper stretch, you can do that. And then you can bring it down and switch. So opposite foot will come up. You'll place it into that ring right against the arch of that foot. Take that nice deep hamstring stretch here. Again, shoulders plug down your back, away from your ears. Maybe you extend that bottom leg out for a deeper stretch here, and just breathe into it. Flex that foot. Right and left might be a little different here. Totally normal. and then release. All right, so a little bit more abs, and then we'll get into those legs again so that you can rest those abs for a second. So again, we're holding onto that ring with those hands. You're gonna reach those rings back up towards the ceiling. From here, scoop those legs up to tabletop, and then you're gonna extend those legs straight up towards the ceiling. So again, if you're really tight in your hamstrings, you might need to bend those knees. Otherwise, get them as straight as you possibly can. You're gonna curl up into an ab curl position. Try and bring the ring to the shins or the knees here, depending on your flexibility. And then I want you to drop one leg down towards the floor and then switch. So use that ring as a little bit of feedback here. So you're getting that leg all the way up and then you switch. Try and stabilize your upper body, and if you need to, you can always have the head down and just focus on those low abs. 3 more each side. Stabilize those hips. 1 more each side. And rest for a second. So from here, very similar, we're just gonna do a bent knee variation here. So this time I want you to bring that ring up and over those legs. So arms straight up, legs to tabletop. You're gonna curl it up, and then from here, again, the ring is just gonna be just below the knee on the shin somewhere, and then reach the leg out. So using that ring, again, as a little feedback, kind of press the leg into the ring, find those low abs and those pelvic floor muscles a little bit more. Abs pulling down to the mat, nice neutral spine. We're gonna start twisting for a little crisscross in 3, 2, 1 more each side. Now from here, that knee comes in, you're gonna twist over, and as you switch, you come up and over and switch to the other side. Up and over, up and over, up and over. So again, hips are staying steady. You're now finding that rotation through your spine as you come up. You've got this, ladies. Again, we get a little ab break after this set here. 3 more each side. Inhale through the center, exhale to the side. 2 more each side. Last one each side. And in. Ooh. All right, rock a little side to side. Let your low back release, roll those shoulders out, shake out your neck, whatever you need to do. 1 more breath. And then we'll bring it up. All right, so we're getting back into those legs a little bit more. So from here, you're going to put one leg, your bottom leg, on the inside of the ring and hold using the pad on the bottom. And then from here, you're gonna lay out nice and straight. You can prop your head up on your hand, or if you wanna lay your head all the way down and use your arm as a little pillow, you could even grab a pillow if you need it. And then from here, you're gonna bring that top leg up. So from here, just rest it on top of that top pad. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do little rainbows up and over the ring, so try not to touch it. You're gonna dip your toe down in front, you lift up, and you'll try and tap your heel in the back. You might not touch in the back especially, but try. So from here, get yourself comfortable, abs nice and strong, lift up that bottom waistline, lift that top leg up, flex through that foot, and then from here, you're gonna dip your toe down in front, maybe it touches, maybe not, come up and back. So you internally rotate in the front, lift and externally rotate in the back. So up and over. And you could always gaze down at your leg every once in a while and see where that ring is. Up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and then bring that leg up. We're gonna bring it just in front of the ring. You can point your toe here. So from here, it's parallel, pointed. You're gonna thread the leg into the ring and then thread it in front. Thread it through and in front. Again, work on that stability through those hips. Keep those abs nice and strong. That top hip should be burning by now. Exhale as you thread it out and thread it through. Inhale as you draw that knee in. You have 3, 2, last one, and rest. Give that hip a little slap, get some blood flow back in there. And then from here, you're gonna bring that top leg back up. You're gonna rest it up against that ring. Now use that top leg to help stabilize the ring. Use those abs to pull the belly in, lift that bottom waistline up, and then from here, we're gonna work the bottom leg using that inner thigh. So both legs can stay pointed or flexed here, whatever feels better for you. Press down onto the ring with the top leg a little bit, get the inner thigh on the top, and then from here, you're gonna lift that bottom leg up, tap the pad, and then down. Lift and tap, and down. So both inner thighs are working here. Exhale as you lift, inhale back down. Here's 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna lay on my belly. We're gonna do a little bit of extension work before we go to that other side for the leg. And we're gonna hold the ring, again, kind of just like it was for that leg work. Lay down on your belly, and then extend those arms out in front of you, bringing those hands onto the pad. Now from here, legs are extended out long behind you, arms are extended long in front of you, and you're pressing down slightly into that ring. Now from here, I want you to lift your head and your chest up. Press down on the ring, so you should feel some upper back muscles engage here. And then release and lower the head, lift the arms up. So as you lift the head, the arms go down, and as you lower the head, the arms go up slightly. So it's helping to engage those upper back muscles. Now remember, extension work should be through your thoracic spine, so your upper back between your shoulder blade area, not your low back, that lumbar spine area. So I want you to make sure you're still drawing your belly in tight. So you should feel some muscles that wrap underneath the armpit down here. Keep your neck nice and long. The very top of that movement, you should just be looking kind of right at your hands. Try not to look any farther forward so you don't cock your neck out of alignment. And release. Let's go for 3. Exhale, you lift for 2. Last one. Hold it here. Now, draw your shoulders away from your ears, abs nice and strong. You're gonna press down onto that ring. So use those lats, those muscles underneath your armpit, and you push it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Whew. All right, let's take a little child's pose for a second. Sit those hips back. Just release the ring for a second. Let those shoulders relax. Take one more breath here. And then bring it all the way up. And then we'll get into that leg work on the opposite side. So again, you're gonna put that ring so that the bottom leg is holding onto the pad on the bottom, and then lay yourself back, get yourself comfortable. Again, you can be propped up on your hand, or you can be down on your arm like a little pillow, or grab that pillow if you had one. And then your top leg is gonna come up just to hold on to that ring for a second. You can get yourself situated, make sure your bottom waistline is lifted, abs are strong, just like a plank. And then from here, use that top hand to help keep you stable. You're gonna lift the leg up, flex through those feet. You're gonna dip the toe down in front. You come up, dip the heel and back. So toe in front, heel and back. So you internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Here's 3, 2, last one. Now hold it. So you're gonna point through those toes, bring that leg slightly in front, and then from here you're gonna thread it through and then thread it in front. So again, you're exhaling as you go through the ring and in front of that ring. Inhale as you draw that knee in towards the chest. And again, focus on that stability. Draw your abs in tight, keep that waistline lifted. Remember that little mouse hole underneath your waistline. You don't want to crush that mouse. Here's 3, 2, last one, and take a quick rest. Slap that booty out a little bit, get some blood flow in there. Whew. All right, bring that top leg on top of the ring. You're gonna hold on to the ring with the top leg now. Again, push down just a little bit so you feel that inner thigh on the top side. And then again, pointed or flex through the foot, whatever helps you get those inner thighs engaged. And then from here, lift that bottom leg up and lower. You lift and down. You've got this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, nice and controlled, 2, last one, and release. Woo! All right, we got one more exercise. We're gonna work on some push-ups here, and we're gonna use the ring to help us a little bit. So you can do these on your knees or on your toes, whatever helps you get a little bit better form and whatever strength you are in those arms, totally fine. So what you're gonna do when we get into our plank position is you're gonna put the ring right up against your sternum here, and it's gonna be like a little support in that plank position. And then when you go down, it's gonna actually compress a little bit, so you have to kind of push down into the ring, and then it's gonna help to lift you up a little bit. So you might actually be able to do full push-ups on your toes if you're not used to doing those. So it actually does help a little bit, but it's still challenging. So from here, put that ring right up against the sternum. Hands are gonna be right underneath those shoulders. I'm gonna show both variations here. I'm gonna start with a full push-up on my toes. So abs are nice and strong. And then from here, you're gonna lower down, push into that ring, and it's gonna help lift you back up. Down, push into the ring, it lifts you back up. It's actually really, really nice to help work on your form. Here's that knee push-up. You go down, lift. So it helps kind of push you back up, which is really, really nice. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, and rest. Nice work, ladies. Let's take a little child's pose. Let's stretch everything out a little bit here. So from here, reach those arms forward. Take a big inhale and exhale. Let those shoulders release. Maybe shake your head out, no or yes. Take a little thread the needle stretch here. Reach that arm through. And then switch. And then bring it back in the center. Take a breath through the center here. Let those shoulders come out of those ears. And then from here, roll yourself all the way up. We're gonna grab that ring and do another little hamstring stretch. So again, just like we did before, lay on your back. You're gonna bring that ring up to the ceiling, bring one leg up, hook it into that ring. Again, you can get a little deeper into that stretch this time, extending that bottom leg out if you would like. You might be able to pull the leg a little closer in. You should be a little bit more flexible now. I hope you feel nice and tall and long. And then from here, hold on to that ring with the opposite hand of the leg that you're stretching and extend the same arm out to the side. So you have opposite arm and leg holding into the ring, and then you're gonna cross that ring across the body slightly, and you'll feel a stretch through the whole outside of that leg in the hip. And try and keep that hip grounded here so that you're not letting your hips come up. You're getting more of a hip stretch rather than a spinal twist. And just breathe into it. Again, you can look towards the opposite direction. You're gonna bring that leg back up, hold on to the ring in the same hand of the leg that you're stretching, and that opposite arm is gonna reach out nice and long. And then you're gonna let that leg go out to the side and get a little inner thigh stretch through that leg. And you're gonna get a little inner thigh stretch through that leg. And just hold it there. And then slowly bring it back up. Use those muscles, and we will switch. So opposite leg comes up, Stretch the hamstring first. Again, you can get a little deeper into that stretch this time. Relax into it. Use your breath to get deeper into those stretches. Let those muscles release on the exhale. Shoulders out of those ears. And then again, it's gonna go opposite hand of the leg that you're stretching, and then that same side hand is gonna go out to the side, and you'll cross that leg across the body, and you get that little stretch through the outside of the hip, the outside of that leg. And just pull that leg in towards your chest so you get that deepest stretch possible. Big inhales and exhales here. And then when you're ready, bring it back up through the center. Switch hands that's holding onto the ring. So same hand, same leg. And that opposite side hand is gonna reach out to the side. You'll take that nice deep inner thigh stretch. And again, remember, pull that leg towards the chest as you're stretching. So you'll still feel some hamstring stretch here as well as that inner thigh. Bring that leg back up through the center. And then give those knees one more squeeze in. Rock a little side to side. One more big cleansing breath. And release it. Come on up. Awesome job today, ladies. I'm so proud of you. Good work with that ring today. I will see you in the next workout, and I hope you have a fantastic day.